I'm going to use just a plain old steak knife to cut this meat open. I'm going to fry it up in this stock pot here because I'm just going to, once the meat's fried, I'm just going to put all the pinto beans straight in. So I'm using a mixture, a 50-50 mixture of lean ground pork and lean ground beef. This has got the pad underneath it, so I'm just going to take it out by the pad, drop that in. Oh, it's not even the pad, it's just parchment paper. That's perfect. That's some pork. I'm going to throw in the ground beef here. Now doesn't look like it's a whole bunch of meat there, but that was about a half kilo of each. And now I'm throwing in another 2 kilos. These ones are beef and pork mixed in the tubes. I'll just cut it this way, it'll be easier. I'm gonna get all that meat, don't want to waste any of it if I can help it. So, I've got about 3 kilograms of meat here. I'm just gonna put this on low. Get me out a wooden spoon here so I can break that all up. Wooden spatula will do. Just gonna chop it all up so that it sits to the bottom. These stock pots are pretty thin, so they heat up pretty fast, and I'm gonna have to be back and forth making sure this stuff doesn't burn. Lots of fat in that lean pork, I'll tell you. So what I've got here, I've got 14 cans of refried pinto beans. That'll wait until I've got the meat fried up. I'm gonna start off by cutting up the sweet bell peppers. So I got one each, red, orange, and yellow. I've also got 3 green bell peppers I'm going to be doing. Let's get rid of these stickers. Is there one on this one yet? There's going to be one on each of these. You just keep popping those up. Oh no, look at that. This one didn't have one. Alright, I'm going to start with the red. I've got my bowls to throw this stuff into. Never separate bowls with a knife in your hand unless you want to cut yourself really bad. I've also got jalapenos. I've got a can of chopped chilies. I'm going to use this one. It's going to be a little bit weighty, so I'm just going to chop the tops right off. Just got to want to shake out the seeds. So I'm just going to cut this into rings for now. It'll make it easier to dice it up. Alright, so I got this all cut up into rings. And I'm just going to start chopping it coarsely for now, and then I'll dice them up after. Are you done with your Roblox? Are you done with your Roblox?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you want to come and try dicing up some of these peppers? She's not sure if she knows if she's going to be able to do this proper or not. I'm just going to keep pushing this stuff into the center as I dice it down. Oops, that one's garbage. No 5-second rule when you're cooking. It does make it kind of difficult. I always have a hard time. Your cutting board never seems to be quite big enough to keep everything on while you're chopping. I'm doing this stuff. Plus this stuff, you know, I can get the little girl involved. Duck down a little bit and say hi, Ella.
Hi.
All right, so I'll finish off these red ones, and then I'll get you to do the yellow one.
You just chop them up into small pieces.
Yeah, but you see, you gotta be careful. You gotta make sure every now and then you gotta go back and recenter the
So
pile.
they don't fall off.
Yeah, because as you cut,
Because you don't want to touch them, right?
well, as you cut, they're trying to spread out, and then you just have to go back and get the big pieces. You can't, as far as I'm concerned, you can't really cut them too small. We want to make sure at least they're not too big. Better too small than too big. Because these aren't going in these aren't going in the frying pan. These are going in the these are going raw into the burritos.
Ugh.
Well, no, the
How
heat.
about just some of them?
The heat from the burritos will cook them partially. Like, you got to remember that these burritos are going to go in the oven when we're ready to eat
Yeah,
them.
but I don't like roasted red pepper
Ella,
or green pepper.
These are gonna go in the oven after they've been frozen.
Uh-huh.
Everything's gonna cook in the oven, in the
Hopefully they
burrito.
melt.
That's why we're cutting them small. But no, in a burrito, you want this.
Ugh.
You want that crunch.
I usually just like cheese, lettuce, and meat, and that's it.
I don't put lettuce in my burritos.
Oh, I do. What is wrong with
You're
you?
thinking of a taco.
No, what is wrong with you?
We don't have time for what's wrong with me. That would be a 24/7 stream for about 3 weeks. I don't just have issues. I have subscriptions. So to take the top off, you just take the whole top right off. Okay, that goes in there.
Pull the little sunflower out.
Take the small knife, you cut around the sides, and then you pull the seeds out.
Sunflower.
Reach in and make sure you pull that fleshy stuff off the sides. And you look in. Now there's no seeds left in this, but if there were, you just hold it over the bowl. Okay, so remember, your one hand goes here, and then it's just chop, 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 chop. Let's see how you do.
Oh, Lord.
My girl is
Like
learning
this?
today.
What?
Yeah, like that. And you come all the way up,
All the way?
and then pivot, and then down, all the way up. Okay, now come over here, start in the center here, and just work both ways. So here, let me show you again real quick. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to go fast, right? So like this. And you start from over here. Scoop it all back in together. And now you see the way this is angled this way. So now you're going to want to start here and do the same thing as I was just doing. So your fingers on top, chop.
Which way do I go?
You're going up, down.
Ow, ow.
Yeah, now go the other way. And remember, you got to lift up over the peppers so that the knife slices through them. Okay, so now scrape them back together. Don't worry about that. Scrape them back together. Yeah.
How many of them are there?
There are 3 green bell peppers. So here, let me get you a knife.
So soft.
Okay, so use this knife to chop the ends off the peppers. Use this knife to cut out the core, and then you go back to using that knife, cut it into rings. Okay, see, oh, actually, no, that's not bad. You still just got to cut out the core. No, other knife. So now you cut down around the inside. That goes over here. Here, well, I'll just put this in there. You can throw it. We're gonna throw the compost in there.
I said stay on the cutting board.
Trailers for sale around. Rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. I smoke old stogies that I have found. Short but not too big around. I'm a man of means by no means. King of the road. All right, now I'm gonna do up these jalapenos. The jalapeno face, the jalapenos. I like calling them jalapenos
Just don't tell me to cut
because
the onions.
it pisses off my wife. Every time I say jalapeno, she says jalapeno. I said jalapeno. You gotta be very careful working with jalapenos or any hot peppers. I know one time I was making a hot pepper relish, and I had to go pee, and I was very careful not to touch my junk, but I accidentally put my thumb inside the waistband. My thumb touched my underwear. I was trying to be very careful not to touch my junk, and my thumb touched the inside of my underwear, and my underwear came up, and all of a sudden my tank went, "Oh my God!" And the next thing I knew, I was standing inside the shower crying with the cold shower pointed straight up there.
Shut up.
No, I don't. This is what I do, Ella. I talk and I talk.
How do you
and
people
I talk.
stand him?
Yeah. Let's see if I can't push this out.
Sped.
Okay. I'm just gonna work the knife here. Try and core this out. Okay, there we go.
How did
Got
I
it.
shave it?
You need to be very careful, that's all.
I shaved the green pepper.
Yeah. I don't mind if we leave a few jalapeno seeds in there, but I try and shake most of them out. Okay, so I got that one cored.
Cutting for so long.
See, like this, Ella?
I'm still cleaning this off.
No, don't worry about cleaning it off. You're gonna have to clean it off again anyway.
Yeah, I am. Things should be clean so I can have clean cuts.
Okay, so there's one jalapeno. One jalapeno pepper. Ooh, jalapeno peppers. I like to count. Yes, you see. So let's see. I'm gonna do three of these onions, I think. Oh, don't want that skin in there. Okay. Start this way. Gather it all centered again. These onions are going to fry, so I don't need to do them up too small. I'm going to fry them up with the jalapenos. Ooh.
Doing worse than last time.
That's all right. You'll get better at it. It's like anything else. The more you do it, the better you get. And by the time you put 10,000 hours into it, you'll be a master. I'm just going to dump this right in. I'll get another wooden spoon out, and I'll just here. Let me see if I can just spin this around. There we go. So that's just the jalapeno peppers and some yellow onion. I've got my sweet pepper mix here, and my daughter's still doing the. How are you going on those green peppers? You got one more left?
I'm gonna do this one too.
Okay. So now I'm gonna take a few, probably about half of this onion here, and that's gonna go in raw. There we go.
I'm just gonna get the making of the
This one's gonna go in raw just because I like to have the crunch. Yeah, that's okay right there. This is a little dried out on this end. I'm going to slice that off.
How dare you?
There we go. Oh, what are you, Greta Thunberg? How dare you? My dreams and my childhood have been stolen. Oh yeah, it already smells really good in here. Get this chopped down. This I'm going to want to chop a little bit smaller if I can possibly get away with it. You can tell I'm cutting onions. All all the sniffling going on over here now. Okay. I'll try and cut these. This might be too much all at once. Yeah, I'm gonna get a bowl and separate these a little bit. I can't cut all this at once. It's not gonna work. I'm just gonna end up dumping onion everywhere. Like that. Alright, I should be able to work through this little pile and then chop the rest up. Oh, I'm gonna have to stop for a minute. Blow my nose. These onions are really taking a number on me. I don't mind them being a little chunky, being the raw ones. I guess that'll be all right. Oof, the red onion's really pungent. I'm just gonna take this. I'm gonna swap it around. I'm gonna put the sweet green peppers in with the jalapenos and onions. You can start chopping your last one. I'll dump this bowl in as well. And I'm gonna leave the colored peppers for I'm gonna leave them raw for flavor, for color, flavor, and crunch in the burrito. Although you're gonna lose most of that when it comes time to recook them in the oven. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on here, and now it's time for all these. Oh, and the green chilies. Okay. I took every can of beans they had left in the store.
Sort of perfect cut, I guess.
Say what?
I'm getting better, look.
Yep. Yeah, it's just you just got to get that first initial slice into the skin.
Dang it, I'm back down to level 1.
You have failed your exam. You shall repeat the class. Refried beans are the best part. Oh, I know. You wouldn't think you'd look at it and go, I don't know if I want to eat that. But then once it mixes in with the meat and everything, it's really good. It just looks bad in the can. So I'm going to flip this around and show the pot and everything so that I can show myself dumping this stuff in. And I should be able to get away with this with a butter knife. This stuff, honestly, this stuff looks like dog food until it gets warmed up. Oh, I've seen some dog foods that actually look kind of appetizing once they're warmed up. But I'm not eating the crap. Okay. That's one. Hey, Emily, how you doing today? How's it going? Hope you're having a good time. How was school this week? Okay. Let me just clean this off. I want to stir these two cans in. Not work 2 weeks on Friday. Oh wow, Emily, you're still sick. You got to take care of that. Maybe you got to get into the clinic and see a doctor. Make sure, because there's some scary shit going around in the world today. Well, I mean, it is flu season in general, so. And out you come. Come on, there we go. Oh yeah. I'm gonna tip this down so you can have a bit of a look. So this is the beans and the meat. Yeah, just a little bit over half full this stock pot. Okay, how are we doing with the onions? Onions and peppers still need a little while. Oh, the smell of the onions mixed with the jalapenos is really nice. And with this lid on there, it's kind of steaming them rather than sautéing them. So everything's gonna blend together real nice. I'm gonna. Oh fuck that! That smelled good. All right, yeah, I'm gonna put this in crunchy. I like the idea of putting it in crunchy. So I'm gonna turn this frying pan off. Okay. And I'm just gonna dump that in there. As much of that as I can. Okay. This is gonna have to stay on the stove for now. Just gonna stir this in. And then when we come back in, we can back that up a little bit so that we're. There we go. You can kind of see what's going on.
But legs are not made.
Okay, so in this, if you look at my Twitter feed, it's at Jenkins Leafroy. I posted a picture of everything. I've got a taco nacho cheese mix mixed with old cheddar, and we've got combined 2.5 kilograms of that. I've got 14 cans of refried pinto beans. We've got 3 kilograms of mixed lean ground pork and lean ground beef. 3 green bell peppers diced. 1 each red, yellow, and orange bell peppers diced. 2 yellow onions diced. All the vegetables are diced. 4 jalapenos. A half of a really large red onion, and a can of chopped chilies, chopped hot chilies. It's a lot. Okay, grab a tortilla. I'm not sure if how cheesy you want to make it. But I'm going to swap the position of the cheese and the tortillas because we don't need those right in our face. We've got lots, so don't be shy.
Okay.
All right. So I like to get it into shape first. It seems to like rolling away from me better than towards. I don't know what that's about. Oh, this is not going well at all. What am I doing here?
I forget past this part.
Let me try it this way.
I forget this part.
Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay.
It will only go over that far.
So what you want to do first, you can't have it round like that. You got to squeeze it together like this.
Okay.
Okay, see, like that.
Mhm.
Okay, then you fold your ends in, and you pinch them down on the outsides. Okay. and this. You got to make sure you keep that pinch though. Bring it up like this, and then roll it back.
That first.
Well, no, yeah, but you roll it back, and then you tuck it, right? So then you roll it like that, and it's done.
Oh, a free piece of cheese.
So now,
that cheese is pretty good. Look at me already eating.
don't.
Nice tear there.
No, you can do it this way. Okay, so roll it up. And then they go in this.
It's not staying still.
No, that's fine because they're going in this bag.
You want the tortilla?
Yep. They're going in this bag, so the parchment paper is just to keep them from rolling, like from freezing to each other. Go eat the burrito now.
Eat the burrito.
No, we'll eat one once we get a bunch done.
It keeps pushing out. You know what? Sure.
So no, once you do that, you go like this.
But it's leaving.
No, that's fine because, like I said, that paste is gonna act as a glue. It's gonna stick the tortilla together.
That's what I made so far.
Nice.
Because I did it on my own.
So we're making burritos today. Dr. Green Thumb, himself a Canadian.
Eat them now.
Yeah. We're making 70 of these today. Played some Fortnite and didn't get too frustrated. How are we doing? Oh, we're doing pretty good, man. We're doing pretty good. We got this is numbers 9 and 10 of the burritos we're making. We're gonna make about 70. 9 and 10.
9. I got a crunchy one.
Oh yeah, that is nice.
It's
it's not too hot. Yeah, but the crunch is nice in the burrito. I'm gonna put this one in without a wrapper because I'm short one, and I don't want to have to waste the parchment paper. It doesn't need the wrapper really. The wrapper is only to keep them separated. You gotta keep them separated. Hey, come out and play. Boom, 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 boom. You're under 18, you won't be doing any time. Wow, I remember the offspring. 10 minutes, you're going to sleep. Okay, Emily. Once I've got these put in the freezer, I'm just going to pour myself another glass of my pear brandy, and I'm going to go out and have a smoke, maybe a finisher before I come in to clean up. No, I have to see who we've got live. I can post up at the end. I've got my other phone with me, so I can actually go and look before I shut the stream down now. But it's been a wonderful day. It's been productive. So let's see what we got. So this is what 58 technically, because we ate 2s. Oh no, 57 because I ate another one. Oh no, 56 because Ella ate another one. Okay, so. Oh wait, you can't see that, can you? All right, let me just pop that down a little bit. Each one of these bags has got 8 or 9 burritos in them. And I've got 7 bags. Damn, that's a lot of burritos. What's that song? Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, Emily. But once again, it was I had a great stream. I'm gonna have to be done shortly. I had a great stream today, and as much as I enjoyed, just making the burritos with my daughter, what made the stream wonderful was you all.